Can you blade on a stick through a human neck?
I was doing yard work in the heat of the day. I hate yard work.
That's horrible.
I hate it, and I hate the heat. There is a tree next door. Next door, not on my property, a tree next door. And this
Okay.
woman owns the home, visits maybe twice a year. The home is empty, vacant, always. And this fucking tree is so big and so huge, and it extends over onto our property line with its big ass branches, and it lays
Yup.
right on top of the structure that covers our pool. And it gives our
Okay.
pool no sunlight. And it also is, hurting the structure because all that extra
Yeah.
pressure and shit. So I'm like, okay, that has to go. But I can't just walk over there, knock on her door, and be like, hey, cut your tree, because she doesn't live there. So
Yeah.
I took matters into my own hands. I'm like, all right, let's just get the
I feel
chainsaw
like
out.
this is such an age-old thing. Like this has happened to so many people in so many videos, and I think as long as you're just cutting from your fence line up,
Yep.
I don't see a problem.
I don't see a problem either. And I mean, she's never fucking there to complain. So what, is she going to come back in 6 months for her biannual visit and be like,
Hey.
somebody may have cut my tree a little bit ago?
Yeah, because it's gonna have grown some.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm also just dropping the branches on her side. I don't care. They're not my
Oh, well,
branches.
there you go.
Those are her fucking branches. But anyway, the branch that was laying on our pool structure is huge, enormous, gigantic. And why we didn't cut it down in smaller portions, I don't know. But we decided, let's just get it all one fell swoop, boom, get this branch out of here. The branch width is probably about this big, which is like what the width of a human neck about.
Yeah. Okay.
It's large. So the chainsaw, it took a long time to like.
It's not great for you to talk about cutting this thing with a chainsaw, and you're like, yeah, it's like the width of a human neck. You know?
The things you're familiar with cutting.
Yeah.
So Richard's got the chainsaw. He's on a ladder because this tree is tall as fuck. He's at the tippity top of our tallest ladder, which is at like 8 feet tall, and is going through this thing. And it takes a long time because the branch is so thick, and the chainsaw is like a little DeWalt one that's designed to, trim shrubs and shit. It's not super designed for going through trees, I don't think.
Okay.
But anyway, we're cutting through it. And he gets to the end of it, and we got about halfway through, and it's like stuck. And he had to take the chainsaw out, and it's like, okay, let's go from the other side. So we shift the ladder around, get on the other side of the branch, go cutting through it. And I'm standing underneath it, like balancing the ladder. But then I'm like, this branch is gonna fall on me if I don't move.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I get out of the way, go around to the other side of the ladder where I'm behind Richard. And of course, somehow still the branch falls directly on both him and me.
Jesus Christ.
It's large, it's big, it's probably like a 10 to 12 foot branch with like a lot of little smaller branches coming off of it and shit. So
yeah,
it's heavy, it's big, it's impossible to see through. It's on both of us at the same time. He's got the chainsaw up there, I've got just my body down below, and we're trying to deal with this thing. And he's like, just take the chainsaw and I'll grab the branch and chuck it over the fence. I'm like, okay, great. So I'm reaching up, and he's reaching back with this chainsaw, and it just touches me like boom, right here on the elbow, right on the crux of where your elbow bends on the inside of your arm.
But like a blade side first?
Blade side first.
Alrighty.
And it's not on. It's got a safety on, so it's not gonna go right through my arm or anything.
Yeah.
But remember, it took like 20 minutes to cut through this fucking branch, and that chain is the hottest thing on planet Earth.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
And it just goes, and I'm like, ah! And Richard's like, what? And can't see because the branch is on top of both of us, and he's just like up there, like not able to see why I'm screaming.
Oh my God.
Why are you screaming? The chainsaw's not on. He thought he was like cutting me or something.
Yeah.
No, just burning the shit out of my arm. I took a video of immediately afterward, and I want to show it to you because it's not gruesome, but like I've never been burned like this, and it hurts.
I was about to say, maybe you guys aren't on tree cutting TikTok like I am. So it's like they're you don't get fucking like, man, like professional tree cutters that they're fucking hoisted up there with those ropes, just like cutting off the tips of the. I would watch those forever, man. There's this one guy. He's hanging by fucking nothing, just this rope and God's will.
Yep.
And I fucking love watching because it's one of those little short snub nose chainsaws, so it's really really tiny, right?
That's what we're fucking using.
Yeah. So like you do like an incision here, then an incision here, and then like you just do the one that goes through. And then that way you help direct it as well.
Yeah.
All this shit. But he's so high up. Like, he'll cut it and it goes... It hits. Like, he's up there. And they unnerve me, but I love it. All right.
I was privy to that action in person, actually, up in Canada. There was a guy named Rolf who did not speak a lot of English, but he cut trees. Oh. That was his living. And he was at the tippity top of like a 200-foot pine tree. And spent the better part of like 2 hours just slowly like cutting down piece by piece. And we watched him up there just doing it. And he would like cut those pieces of trees. They would fall. And like you said, just fall and fall and fall and hit the ground. And then squirrels were falling with it. But I guess squirrels are designed to take an impact like that because they would like hit the ground and scurry off.
And just like bounce and then run.
Yeah, kind of. It was very entertaining.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like boils.
Yeah, it hurts so
like
bad.
Burned puffy spots right there. That's nuts.
It was not a nice time, and they were like shiny and risen from the heat. And
yeah, that looks like the beginning of a real nice armband tattoo.
I know, right? Yeah, they're so dark today. I'm hoping it doesn't scar. I've been putting Vaseline and shit on it. Like, it doesn't hurt so bad anymore. The pain after I did it was indescribable. It was so like burning coals like on my arm, and it's just the worst fucking spot, right where they draw your blood, like directly on the line where your arm bends.
I guess those would be like 2nd-degree burns because they raised.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what defines the layers of burns.
How about a second-degree burn that affects both the top layer, the epidermis, the second layer, the dermis, causing severe pain, redness, swelling, and blisters.
There you go. 2nd-degree burn.
Yep. Most minor ones can be treated at home for like 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, I was like, yeah, those are 2nd-degree burns, dude.
It's
good God.
It hurts. It was bad, and I did not enjoy it. 0 out of 10 stars. Do not recommend. Don't touch a hot chainsaw to your arm.
I know you've touched a hot pan on the stove or whatever.
Yeah.
But like usually like you just turn red.
Yeah.
That's 1st-degree burn. Because you got dude, this one, I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but like the top one that's in that photo, that is filled already with something. That's a 2nd-degree burn. That's horrible. Yeah. Like
they're looking gross today. They're like
that's gonna have to deflate. Yeah, they have to deflate now.
Yeah, I'll send you an update.
Have you never had a 2nd-degree burn?
No, I mean I had the worst sunburn of my fucking life when I came back from Bonnaroo in 2009.
Okay, have you heard of life-changing sunburn?
That was a thing on TikTok. I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
Is that an official thing, or is it just something that somebody said on TikTok? Because it was like the blue comment.
I Googled it, and it's like a thing. And I was like, did I have this when I was younger? Because there was a time that I got fucking burned.
Yeah.
I was like, did I already have a life-changing sunburn? Is that why I'm fucked up?
See, I was on a 3-day bender, so I got the sunburn, did not care, kept drinking, went to a concert, and got all my skin mosh pitted off. And so...
Oh, well, see?
I mean, worst pain of my life, but not until several days after the mosh pitting and when I had sobered up.
Okay. This says... What does this even mean? It's a severe burn that causes deep cellular and DNA damage. It affects my biological structure.
I don't know about all that. That seems
I get burned so much I slightly morph into a velociraptor. You know what I mean? Like that's how Velocipaster came to be.
They call me Sun Woman because of my blisters.
And hey, check this. When you get those burn blisters, it says, "For the love of God, do not pop them."
Oh yeah, no way. No, you can't pay me to touch this part of my arm right now.
The blisters form to help your skin heal underneath and protect against infection. Popping them opens the door to bacteria and increases scarring.
Yeah, I've been putting Vaseline on them and shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna have this scar on me.
Do not peel your skin. That's gonna happen.
I'm not peeling it.
Oh, that one time that I was sunburned, man, I was just like, let's see if I can do a whole arm.
Oh,
like
God.
a glove. Yeah.
My skin came off like you know when you light a marshmallow on fire and it has that whole outer thing? That's what my skin did. It was sloughing off in sheets. It was awful. Not even sheets, just like little flakes, like ash. It was disgusting.
So then I don't think you had a life-changing one, because this is saying like that you literally like blister up, like, and these are the second degrees you've had here. So,
yeah.
So a life-changing sunburn is those, but over the body.
No, yeah, that's what it was. Like I turned purple.
Oh man,
it was rough. I wish I had pictures from it. It was disgusting.
But like,
I couldn't move or wear clothing.
If it is life-changing, what changes?
My opinion of the sun. I think that's just a TikTok thing. Life-changing sunburn. I don't think that's real.
You've got to be right, because this article right here is from May 28th, 2026. Like, is this like a new term?
Yeah, I think that's just, it's like hair theory. It's just some TikTok thing. Sunburn theory.
Sunburn. Yeah, because I saw that the other day and was like, what does that mean? What do you mean? Like you burn so bad, it's like, yeah, you've lost years of your life and there's nothing you can do about it. What does that mean?
You can't get it back. It's been lost to the sun gods.
So many. Oh, and then right after I learned that, you sent me the thing from the pit about the girl who did the sunburn acting gig or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, they didn't say it on the pit.
If it's not said on the pit, it's not real.
That means that's not even life-changing. So I definitely wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Giovanni would have been like, life-changing sunburn, and did one of those TikTok trends where you're like pointing at shit, you know? Oh my God.
I swear to God, as soon as I'm watching one and anybody points once,
I
don't care. I don't care about fucking care.
Pointing.
It'll be like, hey, brand new Full Metal info, and I'm like, oh, you pointed. Oh, I don't want to know. And then I skip it.
Put that finger away, foul thing.
Oh, it makes me so mad. Well, okay, so anyway, does he get it over the fence after you get burned?
Sort of. So it got hoisted up and over the fence, but in the hoisting, like the fence is old, so the what do you call them? The boards are just a little like gapped apart, and a fucking twig got stuck in the gaps and is just like dangling halfway through. So I had to like reach over the fence and cut through a bunch of pieces of it. And so it's on the other side of the fence now in pieces. It's no longer my problem, and I don't give a shit about it. I need to like, whenever that lady arrives back at her home next, I'm gonna walk over there and be like, cut your tree and show her my fucking burn.
No, she goes, what happened to my tree? Be like, yeah, city showed up. They were really pissed, and I don't know. They like cut the tree. They did something. It was weird. I was like, hey, leave this lady's tree alone. But they said, fuck this lady. And she'll be like, oh, thank you. You're such a good neighbor. And then she'll just disappear for another 6 months.
The problem is that there's still more branches that are touching my structure, and they're so high up that I can't cut them. And to buy one of those chainsaws on a stick, like, you know, there's the like blade on a stick.
I have one of the blades on a stick. Yeah.
But these branches are too fucking thick for that, apparently, because we went on Google and we're like, how thick can you do with the blade on a stick? And they're like, you just twigs, don't bother. And
can you blade on a stick through a human neck? No?
Yeah, there you go. So more fucking thick ass branches up in the sky. We have to get a chainsaw on a stick, which is apparently a fucking thing. And those are like $200, and I don't want to spend $200 on a tree that is not mine, and then I'm gonna have to cut every year.
But they're so high. How are you going to manage them when they come dropping down?
I'm gonna get out the fucking way. I'll tell you that much.
But what about the structure?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it? It's not, because I know they cost way too fucking much. But like, is it worth tree people?
No.
So that they save the structure.
I would get tree people. Last time we got tree people, it was $1,200 just to trim a tree.
They're horrible.
Yeah, they gouge you because they're like, you know what? We have chainsaws and sticks, and you don't.
Can you go to Canada, find a guy that loves cutting trees, and be like, boy, I got a hobby for the weekend for you, and he'll be like, I'll be there, eh? and then he comes on down.
I have half a mind to go climb that woman's tree with the chainsaw myself and try to do it.
When was the last time she was there?
3 months ago, I think.
You got 3 months.
Yeah.
You got 3 months to hop that fence, shimmy up that tree, and
I'll figure
get it
out. I'm gonna get stuck up there like a cat and have to call the fire department.
No, you'll be fine.
What if the fire department could cut down my trees? Do you think they were bored enough?
Probably not.
Probably not.
This is not an emergency, ma'am.
I need to go make friends with the fire department.
Hey.
So I can, 1, sit on the engine, 2, go down the pole, 3, get these trees trimmed.
Yeah. This one's on sale for $180. This one's only $150.
See, but that's like $200.
This one's only $120.
I want to get a DeWalt one because we have the DeWalt batteries, and I don't want to have to manage other batteries.
Yeah, they're interchangeable enough.
Being a homeowner is so fucking stupid. I swear to God, like, there's just so many minute things that you don't consider, and then you have to have a power tool ecosystem where all the batteries are swappable. You have a charger, and it's just like,
yep. That's why you got to pick a brand.
It's too much. I don't like it.
See, we got, because right before Dad passed, we bought that weed eater edger thing.
Mm-hmm.
We got like the best brand you can fucking get around. It's called Ego, right?
Oh, Ego.
No,
not heard of that.
Ego. Oh, bruh, that thing's fucking so legit. I love that thing.
All right,
it's so for real. The battery, big as a human neck, right? No, like that battery's like size of my face. Like it is a big fucking battery. Then we got a Ryobi electric lawnmower. And they are really, really small batteries. So, like, I get it. Because, like, if I just bought an Ego one, the one that does the edger can do the fucking vacuum. Yeah, the vacuum. The lawn vacuum.
Yeah.
You know? But that dude was... Because Ego is pricey. Because they are that good.
Mm.
And, man, God, I'm so mad at Dad. Because I was like, if you just had $50 more... we'd have the one that we don't have to thread the fucking wire in this thing.
Oh, man.
Because when you got to thread it in, it takes like 20 fucking minutes. And the other one, you just pull it through where it's supposed to be. You press a button and it winds itself.
That's so nice.
3 seconds, $50. That was the difference. But no, can't spend the $50. No. Crank that shit by hand. You got to crank it by hand. For 3 miles of wire.
And every time you get to think about your dad.
And it takes in 1/4 of an inch every fucking time. So you're like, oh my God. Fucking God. Oh, it's horrible. But it works good when it works.
All right.
So I get you. Also, how high up do you need these to go? Because I'm like, can these even extend as far as she needs?
Probably like 20 feet in the air.
Well, okay. Then maybe. Because this DeWalt one extends up to 15 feet.
Okay.
So you're 5 feet. There you go.
Well, we got an 8-foot ladder, a 6-foot husband, and a 15-foot chainsaw. That's all you need.
That should be plenty. But that one is 170.
Yeah, it's
if you keep the same brand.
I want to rent one from Home Depot, but at the same time, I'm like, if I have to rent one every fucking year, what's the point?
Yeah. What if... No. I was like, couldn't you like cut them and somehow drill a little bit in, pack that thing full of salt, and it'll be like, I don't want to grow here anymore.
I have been...
Can't you just burn the edges like string on like on like a t-shirt or something?
Trust me, I've been looking up ways to kill tree branches because I'm like, I don't want this shit anymore. Like I could paint the end of it with something. I don't know. But also at the same time, I don't want to be caught with a felony of like destroying someone else's property because it's like a 100-year-old tree over there. It's huge.
That's fair, I guess. I don't know.
It's annoying.
But I'm glad you didn't die. And you just got 5 little 2nd-degree burns.
Yeah, it's probably the best outcome that could have happened. It's not a blade cut. It's not like I didn't get my human neck cut through. So
that's always a good thing.
All in all, it's a win.
Okay. Let's get into this real thing.
Let's go.